The first thing I do when someone approaches me about doing a wedding is I ask them what they have in mind, what kind of a budget they're working with, and try and get a feel for whether their budget and their vision of their wedding are congruent. Especially right now, there's a lot of really lovely magazines going around, and it seems to be that right now with the economy, people are looking at these magazines and wanting these weddings. And so what I look for is people who have realistic expectations for their budgets, and to see what I can do to make sure that they're happy with their wedding day, because so many brides have planned this day for their whole life that I really want to make sure that I can give them a product that they're happy with in the end. I always tell brides to think about the most important aspects of their wedding, the details that they're most set on. You know, some people want flower petals, some people want a dove, and I ask them to come up with their top 3 things that they really want to happen at their wedding, so that I can find something within their budget that will still satisfy their style and their taste, and the special little things that will make their wedding more personal for them. And so I guess my recommendation to them is to make a list of your top 3 things in the order that's most important to have them, and to understand that, you know, you may be able to get them all, and depending on your budget and the expectations or the wishes that you have, and you may not, but you need to understand, you need to really know what you're willing to live with and without to make for you to be satisfied with your wedding. You know, throwing any event but a wedding is always very different. Weddings are in a category of their own. And so when I throw parties, the first thing I ask is whether or not they have a location, and whether or not that location allows for catering. The second thing I ask is what kind of kitchen they have, if there is a kitchen area, if caterers are allowed to use the kitchen area, because sometimes you'll have people that say, oh, we have a place and we're ready to hire the caterer, and they'll even sign the papers, and then they'll find out that they're not allowed to bring in a caterer, or that the caterer's not allowed to use the kitchen. And so that's always the first thing that I ask them, so that I can give them menus that fit the needs for the location. For example, if I can't get a fryer in there, I can't put fried foods on the menu. And so that's just something I try and keep in mind at the forefront when I'm planning a big corporate event, or like a big charity event, which I do a lot of also.